Hello, how you doing? This is my eighth anniversary of eating one meal a day. Now, I started on this weight loss journey because, I had an injury, so I had to go to the doctor. And then that led me to the doctor becoming my primary physician. And then that's how I started on the weight loss journey. He said my blood pressure was high, my cholesterol levels were high, my sugar levels were high. That surprised me because I thought I was a healthy eater. Okay, that really surprised me because I told him, I said, always thought I was a healthy eater, but I was eating shrimp and rice, which I thought was healthy and diet friendly, but it isn't because the shrimp has cholesterol. I thought I was okay eating granola and raisins, okay, but that was causing my sugar levels to go up. I didn't see any harm in corn chips, but see, the salt in the corn chips was causing my blood pressure to go up. I didn't know all that. Okay, I thought I was eating pretty healthy. I mean, I wasn't eating, pork chops and gravy and stuff. But yeah, all my numbers were up. So that's what began my weight loss journey and my journey to keep my blood pressure down, my sugar levels down, and my cholesterol levels down. So I don't not think that one meal a day is a weight loss tactic. I just don't think so. Because I have lost weight from what I was, 8 years ago. I have lost some weight, but not a lot. What I decided to do was, I'm an emotional eater. I just am. You get me upset, I'm going to eat that brownie. I've always been an emotional eater, since I was a child, well into adulthood. Why? It has to do with child abuse and all those bad things. If I get upset, I'm going to eat a brownie. Or I'm going to eat a piece of candy or something. If people around me are not acting the way I want to act, I'm going to eat some more. I'm an emotional eater. I understand what people are saying. I get upset, I eat. Now, what some people do, they get upset, they don't eat. I eat, okay? I had to get a hold of that. So what I did was do other things other than eat. I used to go exercise and go for a walk or go read a book or do a hobby or something like that. But I had to get a hold of my emotional eating. I really do. I really did. But I decided to sacrifice 2 meals a day. And my body, it's been 8 years, but my body is so used to me eating 1 meal a day that if I eat 2 meals a day, I get sluggish and I don't feel good. If I eat 3 meals a day, I may as well just go to bed for the rest of the day. My body can't even tolerate 3 meals a day because it's so used to me eating 1 meal a day. My body can't even tolerate 3 meals a day. And, I still go to the doctor like every 3 months and he's still advising me, don't eat this, don't eat that. So there are a lot of foods I've had to eliminate from my diet. Those flavored rice with, I've had to eliminate that. I just started that. And that's a shame because I raised you raise your children off of those rices, okay? So I'm disappointed that I cannot eat that rice anymore because that's what we raise our children off of, okay? But I can live with some of the restrictions. I've given up raisins for the most part, or I may eat 1 or 2. But I've given up a whole lot of things. Cow. Anything from a cow, I don't eat. Anything from pig, I don't eat. Now, occasionally, maybe once or twice a year, I will eat yogurt, so I can get some calcium. But that's about the only thing I eat from a cow. No beef stew, no steaks, nothing like that. No hamburgers. I didn't say I didn't like hamburgers. I just said I don't eat them, okay? Because, see, once you eat the hamburgers with all the cholesterol, you got to eat the cheese. Because how are you going to eat the hamburger without cheese? Okay, you just cannot do it. So you eat one or the other, or you either eat it or you don't eat it. So I don't eat it. If I cannot have the cheese on the hamburger, then I don't eat it. So I don't eat it, okay? But some of the benefits of eating one meal a day, I know when I have to go to the bathroom. My body cleanses itself every day. Because, see, I don't eat for at least 8 hours. I don't eat. So my body and I drink water. I think a reasonable amount of water. So my body has this opportunity to cleanse itself every day. And it stabilized my weight. Now, am I skinny? No. I don't think I'm meant to be skinny. Because, you know what, there was this girl that I grew up with, sort of. She was slender when she was young, and she's still slender. She married a slender husband. Her children that she had by her husband are slender, all slender. Some people just have a different body type. I know where I came from. I know the body types I came from. I come from a whole lineage of fat women, big women. Okay, so for me to be the size I am now is amazing, because my lineage is big women. Okay, and yours is too. Don't say it ain't. Okay. But like I said, that one meal a day is a moderate meal. It is not a big meal. It's moderate. Maybe a bowl full of soup, that I make with rotisserie chicken. I add, Campbell's soup to it. I got add some rotisserie chicken. I got a meal. It is not a big meal. I may eat that and a salad. Now, if I do eat breakfast, sometimes I just shred some sweet potatoes. And I just fry that up and put some cinnamon on it. And that'll get me going in the morning. What I look for is food that get me going in the morning. Okay, that's because I'm a morning person. My energy wanes after about 2:00. I'm going to admit that I'm a morning person. So sweet potatoes, just fried sweet potatoes, shredded. I shred them and then fry them. Okay, that's what I do with sweet potatoes. I drink a smoothie just about every day. Before I go to bed, I try to drink 2 smoothies. I like smoothies. I really do. They definitely give me the energy every day that I need. And like I said, they help my body cleanse itself because it's all raw fruit and vegetables, all raw. Right now, I've been drinking 2 smoothies a day before bed. I think it helps me sleep better because, I don't get up and eat food. I don't need to get up and eat dinner. The other thing that helps me sleep, as you age, you're going to have sleep issues. The other thing that helps me sleep is eating some protein at night. So I may eat like an egg white omelet or with one of those turkey sausages, and that's it. And that helps me sleep, 4 to 8 hours. I don't usually, 4 to 6 hours is about average for me. But at least it helps me not get up to eat a sub, y'all. Okay. I had to find something that suppressed my appetite because I noticed that early in my journey that I was eating. What can stop me from eating? What about these triggers? I try to get a hold of the emotional triggers. If I get in an argument with somebody, I just don't speak to them for the rest of the day. That's how that works. But there were certain triggers. So I had to suppress the triggers. So I started eating almonds that suppress the appetite. But eating a little bit of protein at night keeps me from getting up. Okay, I just eat like an egg white omelet and one of those turkey sausages, and that keeps me from getting up and eating the sub. Okay, because I'm gonna go buy the sub, y'all. Okay. I eat a little meat, not a lot, just a little bit. I really like those rotisserie chickens. I really do. I'm going to admit that. I'd rather eat like a turkey burger. That's what I usually eat. If I'm going to eat like a burger, I'm going to eat a turkey burger. I don't know when this last time I've eaten real beef. And I don't know when it's the last time I've eaten real pork. It's been a while. Okay? Now, up to 3 years ago, I was walking anywhere from 2.5 miles to 5 miles around my neighborhood. But now I just walk around the plazas, and that's good enough for me, just walking around the shopping plazas. In my neighborhood has changed. It's gotten worse. There are at least 7 cartels in my neighborhood. So if I walk 5 miles around the neighborhood, I'm not going to, when I come back to the house, it ain't going to be no house. It's just not going to be a house because I know them. Somebody has to be at this house at all times. Okay? Somebody has to be here guarding the house to at least call the police. That's just the way I live. That's not racist. That's just reality. That's the way I live. I would like to move because I don't like being surrounded by narco traffickers. I don't like being surrounded by criminals. And that's what I am now. I'm surrounded by the north, east, south, and west. North and south, east, and west by criminals. Central American criminals. That's just real. That's not racist. That's just real. And I don't really like living that way. I don't like living around narco traffickers and criminals. I don't like living like that. You're in a constant state of fear. You got your weapons up. I sleep with weapons. This is the first time since the Central Americans have moved here since 2007, which is about 16 years ago. I have had to sleep with weapons. I have never done that before, but I sleep with weapons. I have weapons all over my house. And that's just the way we have to live. It is. I mean, the whole neighborhood has become just a narco state. It's just a miniature narco state. And it's a bad way to live. And that's not racist. That's real. Okay. So, like I said, I walk around the plazas. I even tell my relatives, don't come to my neighborhood. Don't come and visit me. I will visit you. That's what I tell my relatives. I will visit you. Don't come to my neighborhood. It's just too dangerous because, see, I don't want them, if the Mexicans don't like me, they'll take it on my relatives, follow them home or something. I don't want that. So I tell them, don't come and visit me. I'll visit you. I tell all my relatives, don't come up here. It's too dangerous. My 1 meal a day is eating somewhere between 10 and 2 p.m. And like I said, it's not a big meal. It's a very moderate meal. It's just, like a soup bowl, a salad. But my one weakness is bread because I bake bread. I make bread. I love bread. So that's my one weakness. Maybe that's why I'm not losing the weight that I want to lose. I don't know. But my weakness is bread. Okay. But I have to live with that. I have cut down the amount of bread that I eat. And that's the best I can do right now. Just cut back on the amount of bread that I eat. But look, I love bread. It's my total weakness. I do snack. I'm not gonna lie about that. I usually try to snack on nuts. Sometimes I eat potato chips if I'm really, really hungry. But I prefer to snack on nuts. And right now, since it's the end of the Christmas season, you can get nuts for sale. Half price, something like that. At the stores, you can get all those Blue Diamond nuts for sale. When people love to make fun of fat people, they still like to make fun of fat people. We are the last people that they still make fun of. They don't make fun of handicapped people anymore. People with neuromuscular diseases. They don't make fun of people, but fat people, they still like to make fun of fat people. And what they're saying is that, look, you're big, you're fat, you're big. But see, they are saying that you are bigger than they are. They have this notion that just because they're slender, that they look nice. And it's a total myth because I don't see it. I saw a girl that was a cheerleader in my high school. She's big now. Okay. And then there's this other girl. She used to always make fun of people. And now, she looks like a boy, whatever, okay? I won't go there. But, the Lord told me that people who do these type of things are wicked. They're wicked people, okay? What I have learned from this 1 meal a day is that you don't need but 200 calories, in my opinion, to even function throughout the day. That means you can get by for less than 200 calories a day. You can survive. You only need 200 calories a day to survive. That's what I'm learning from this 1 meal a day. You don't need more than that. And like I said, I do drink smoothies at night. If I don't have the smoothie, I'm just jittery all day. I'm just totally jittery. I'm just uncomfortable and jittery. So yeah, I have to have, I've been drinking 2 smoothies a day because I've been writing a lot anyway. 98% of the food I cook myself. I don't go to food trucks. I don't ever go to convenience stores. There's too many fights down there, too much shooting down there. So I don't go there anyway. I don't go to food trucks. I don't like to eat international food because they are not like us. They're not like Americans. My whole issue with international foods, nothing to do with race. It's just that they don't wash their hands the way Americans do. Americans are always washing their hands, and they don't do that. I definitely don't see it. What I see them doing is blowing their nose and then going to cook. That's what I see. So I'm not going to eat the food. Because look, if I eat the food and I get sick, then I got to go to the hospital. They got to do some tests to see what kind of bug I have in my body. Do I have trichinosis or do I have listeria from eating food from a international place? Do I have listeria? They got to do tests, and all those tests are going to cost me money. And I'll be paying a hospital bill for the next 5 or 6 years. Okay. I went to Popeyes about 2 weeks ago and bought us something. And that little biscuit they gave me was this big. Now I could have gone to Kroger and bought Pillsbury Grand's biscuit. for $1 and something. It would have been cheaper than that. I mean, it would have been bigger, twice as big as that little biscuit I got from Popeyes. The little thing was this big. I could have gone, like I said, I could have gone to Kroger and got those Grand's biscuits. They would have been bigger than that. I mainly eat American food, European food. I'm still looking for a good restaurant. Like I said, I mainly look at European restaurants or American restaurants. I'm trying to find a good restaurant now because I just don't like slop. Slop is when you just mix up all kinds of stuff and just slather some mayonnaise. I don't like this slop. That's people have all these, this food is delicious, that food is delicious. They have these shorts. This food is delicious. Of course, it's slop. Slop is always good. Okay, you take chicken, you put lamb, everything tastes better with cheese on it. Look, you cook chicken, you cook lamb, and then you put it over fries, some greasy fries, and then you put cheese over all of that, and then you broil it. And then you put, after you broil it, you put this secret sauce on it. Of course, it's good. It's slop. You don't even know what you're eating. Slop is always good, to tell the truth. What my suggestion to you is that you find a way that you are comfortable with. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. Do not gain weight or lose weight to please people. Because look, you're not going to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Okay, so don't lose weight just to please people. You have to please yourself. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend fad diets. Really, if you just want to get slim, you just eat. I don't eat a lot. I just eat that one bowl of whatever. Okay, and that's it. So I wouldn't suggest you lose weight just to please people. Have a nice day.